Hello guys, how are you? I'm here to demo a couple of antique singing bowls that are for sale at sonoransound.com. So these two bowls I personally picked out on a buying trip to Asia in December of 2017. I bought them together, even though they're not exactly the same age or anything like that, but they formed a wonderful set because one goes inside the other perfectly, makes it easy to transport, and the notes are perfect together. So this bigger one is a very low B. This is kind of a rare note. Typically B is associated with the crown chakra and it tends to be a high bowl, but this is a very low bowl and it's very thin. So the thinner the wall, the lower the pitch. This bowl here is an E. In the Tibetan system, E is associated with a third eye, and so both of these would be very high chakra bowls if you work with the chakra that way. And so you've got third eye and crown. There are different systems out there and you can use them for all kinds of purposes. Just a little bit about the bowls. This one, the low B, is probably about 60 years old. How do you know? It's still got a very kind of rough feeling from the hammer marks. So you can still feel the hammer marks. It's rough, it's got a beautiful look to it because of the hammer marks. It's definitely a handmade bowl. Really unique shape too. What happens over time, let's say 100 years, 200 years, people are holding the bowl like this, people are playing the bowl by rubbing around here, the metal actually gets really smooth. So many people think it's the opposite. They would look at this bowl and go, oh, that looks like a really old bowl. And that's not true. This is a young bowl. This bowl, on the other hand, see how perfectly smooth it is? As you rub your hand on it, you cannot even feel a hammer mark. It's been smoothed down here from holding, and then also smoothed here at the top. You can see the rim has a nice little rounded edge to it, and that's from years and years. So I'm dating this bowl at an 18th century, most likely. It's quite smooth, and you can also see the bottom is really flat, which it was placed down for hundreds of years. So you've got two different century bowls, but they sound really good together. I'm going to first play them individually, and then I'll play them together for you. So this is the E bowl. I'm just going to play it up close so you get a better sound. I'm going to sing it. I love this bowl. When I first heard this bowl and saw it, I had to have it. Here's the B bowl. So this is the newer bowl, but it's a very low bowl, so even lower pitch. The low note may actually be too low for you to hear on the camera. So it's a second octave B. Wonderful overtones. Okay, now both of them together. Just going to put them down a little bit easier. So they're going to include a striker that's appropriately sized for each one. You can buy them individually, you can buy them together. So thank you guys for listening. Sonoransound.com, Antique Singing Bowls.